And off they go, 10 rows of 50 riders at a 2-minute interval. They are unleashed. The sun is burning. At noon, it's 30 degrees in the shade. The temperature will be a major player. The gas wide open through the first turn, and still none of the 500 riders suspects that only 21 will make it to the finish line. And even the winner will suffer heat stroke eventually. Even in this 15th year, the mountain shows no mercy. While down in the caldera, the start procedure is still going on. The first riders are battling the steep drive upway. In the lead, the young Canadian Corey Graffunder. It's not unusual for some riders to despair on this very first section. Form a line, please. You can only pass one by one. The New Zealander Chris Birch reaches the checkpoint at Hinter's Erzberg. Only 1 out of 20 checkpoints the riders have to pass. He's now in 4th place. No water at the Wasserleiter. Water pipe, that is, for the riders in 2nd place. The U.S.-American Kyle Redmond is just dust. Plenty of it. Same for Birch, the KTM factory rider. At the Batavan, or bathtub as it's known, the pro rider shows no weakness and leaves only a giant dust cloud for his pursuers. Amateur riders eventually struggle hard to get past this point. Not even factory riders are safe from difficulties. The best Austrian at this checkpoint is Rudi Poschl. The huge BMW factory rider is among the top 10 riders. Number 1 fell behind. The fastest from the prologue is Seppi Fali from Styria. Even the top riders such as the Polish Tadej Balduciak are now far away from an easy cruise. After the 3 König, or the 3 Kings, the riders are heading for the Schragaufzug, the incline lift it's called, and Carr's Diner right after it. And then the leading rider, Chris Birch, makes a mistake, a slight lack of attention, and he has to turn around to retry this steep section again. Also, Corey Graffunder has to turn around and loses precious time, benefiting Tadej Balduciak. He catches up second by second. And now it's becoming a really, truly competitive race. A gripping thriller now heading for the first really challenging boulder field. This part here demands trail skills. The riders have to find their way through the boulders back up. It's a constant up and down. Even the masters need a rest. Tadej Balduciak and his rocky way to the next checkpoint. Germany's Andreas Lettenbichler on his way to the Schragaufzug. Everyone has to take it to the limit and beyond. British Dougie Lampkin, a co-favorite, is near the end of his reserves. He is a 12-time outdoor trial world champion, but on this day, the Erzberg showed him his limits. Also, his fellow Briton, Graham Jarvis, is completely exhausted. No time to rest. The pursuers from Britain are close on the Germans' heels. If you're a pro or not, everyone suffers from throwbacks. They've been sneaking up for a while now, and Bolton and Lampkin are moving past Lettenbichler. Wow, that's the way. The spectators are honoring this accomplishment. One can clearly tell at this point how hard Chris Birch has to work. Everything seems to work out just perfect for this man, who truly emerged in 2007. Tadej Blazutziak is in the lead, handling every cruelty seamlessly effortless, while behind him the first dramas are taking place. The mountain shows his claws and throwing riders after rider off of it. No help allowed from the outside in the no-help zone. Only help allowed is from other riders. ...2009 again, hard and harder Erzberg. Boiling radiators, smoking carbonators, and gallons of sweat. That's where everyone will pay for their sins. 4 hours and 40 kilometers, that's the time the riders have to finish. Time is going by fast for most of the riders who struggle at one or another point of this seemingly unmanageable section course. At the head of the field, the Pole is all by himself with this nastiness. Karl Kotok comes up every year until only one rider manages the course, he says. The 25-year-old KTM factory rider could be the first to win the event 3 times in a row. He's fighting as well. The heat and the course are getting to him. He's already collapsed 3 times as he barely manages to stay on his KTM. Shade is a rare commodity and reserved for spectators. Here the riders face boulders that have been placed there on purpose. The 4-hour martyrdom is about to climax. The Erzberg is unmerciful as ever.